Welcome to Planet Pluto Pseudo.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Woo, woo. Tango, tango, tango. Hey, hey. What's happening? What's happening, BMF? The Oracle, Cheryl Morrow. There she is. There she is right there. What's going on?
What's happening?
What's happening is my son's going to tie the knot. Hey, tie the knot. Tie the knot. You don't know nothing about that. That was old Digital Underground and Tupac and Demi Moore in Nothing But Trouble. Remember that movie?
I actually don't.
Oh, you don't? Oh, that was such a good movie. It was Dan Aykroyd. It was just kind of like, it was the funniest movie ever. Look at this chat is on fire. What is going on? What's happening, good people? It's always so wonderful to see you. I've got my mother's wedding hairdo jumping off. I'm going to have to recreate it. What's up, Shanette? I see you in the chat. Hair Savant, what's going on? Hey, Eileen. LB is always first in the chat. She said you eating a late dinner, girl. I hope you got save me some chicken, okay? So it's going down tonight. We have a wonderful podcast here on Planet Pluto Pseudo, okay? And tonight we're going to be talking about lies that hairstylists be telling. And so this is the year of the truth. And so I've got it broken down into like 3 categories of how we need to talk about this as professionals, okay? And so we just need to, go ahead on and get it out there and, all that good stuff. So if you are new to our platform, again, this is Planet Pluto Pseudo. And so what we do here on this platform is we specifically have discussions that are geared towards your licensed cosmetologist, your barbers, your natural hairstylists, your locticians, all those people. And then, of course, you have your hair aficionados. If you're just a hair care junkie, like, I just love hair and I like just all the back ends behind it. And so what we do here is we have a very healthy discussion and we welcome, all licensed professionals to join the platform because we need to have a place where we can have a healthy dialogue and, of course, share ideals. And so if you are new to this platform, welcome. My name is Ladosha Wright, and I am a licensed cosmetologist here in Ohio. And then over there, let me get my finger. There's my finger right there she is. My PNC, my partner in crime, Cheryl Morrow, aka the Hair Oracle. And that name was given to her by none other than, where is he? He's in the chat. This is my buddy, Mr. Hair Savant, who I plan on going to check out in the spring. So I will be coming to your neck of the woods. I know you think I'm not going to come, but I'm just going to go hang out. If I come to his salon, we just sit there and I might be a shampoo assistant, whatever he wants me to do, because when we did our Afro Hair Summit, he and his colleague, they came all the way from Kansas and to check Cheryl and I out and to make some wonderful friends. And we were in the class just letting all of, with me, I ain't going to tell all you hair spot, but I was letting all my ignorance, I was just letting it out. And Cheryl was like, just shut it up, Kilo, just stop the stupidness. But anywho, that's what it's all about here. This is the year of the truth. So Cheryl, how do you feel about this platform and helping us hash out all of this stuff, such as the lies cosmetologists tell to try to get some money. We just, we got to be creative out here. So, how do you feel about being on this platform with me? This is kind of new. Let me get our episode, see which one we're in as you're answering that question.
Well, I think that this is a place where we can be candid and we could, self-correct and give each other some suggestions to how to do some things differently. So I trust you, you trust me, and it's gonna get, real.
Yeah.
And
It's scary, when you think you know something and you don't, especially when you've been, putting it out there for so many years, and to come to find out that what you've been saying and talking about, it's not true. It's kind of embarrassing. But you know what? I know that if there are a lot of customers who are in the chat, I'm most certain that you guys can really appreciate a teachable moment where your licensed professional can just admit, you know what? I was wrong. And that's really hard. So, with that being said, we're going to get real, and then we're going to we're going to start that off because I have it in three phases. I got my little notes here, okay? But we're going to start off talking about why is it so hard for cosmetologists to admit, you know what? Ass is just wrong, and I've been guilty, I ain't about to sit up here. Y'all know I got some customers in the chat. And so what's up, Eileen from South Carolina? I see you in there. I hope you drop some prolific stuff in the chat because you just be kicking the ballistics up in here. Oh shoot, we got our homegirl Samantha, our babe from Nova Scotia is in the he's
baby.
What's happening? Now I don't know if you guys do this in Nova Scotia, but here in America, we got some snake, or we be coming up with some stuff and some prices to sell these salon services. So again, it's all about the truth. And so, like Cheryl said, we're just going to have a healthy dialogue. But after I do some get reals, we're going to come back and just start the podcast off with why is it so hard for us to, first of all, admit we're wrong, number one. Number two, we have the Bronner Brothers show that's coming up, right, Cheryl? And we had a gentleman on, his name is Jackie D. And Jackie was saying that if we don't show up to this Bronner Brothers show this year, it might be the last one. So why all of a sudden do African American hairstylists just don't want to be educated? Like, we don't want to be wrong. We don't want education. Like, what we doing with all this money out here? What are we doing with this money? So let's talk about that. But before we do it, sure, we got to get real, right? Y'all ready to get real?
Yep.
Like, come on, get real. So I have three get reals. Okay, one is political. I know we shouldn't do politics here, but I gotta do it. Okay, so I'm gonna knock the politic one right on out the way. Now you guys know number 45. He got to pay the lady. A couple of, some double digits in the high millions. All right. And I was listening to her interview on CNN. And I was thinking the same thing, okay? I'm like, I can't believe America. Now, I'm not trying to romanticize America, but, I was taught in the public school system, so y'all know how we feel about the land of the free and home of the brave. Y'all know what I'm talking about out there? Anybody know about that national anthem? So anywho, I said, man, are we voting for an actual man who's been convicted, found guilty of rape? I mean, how does he sit across from like other dignitaries like, yeah, I raped the bra, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, let's strike up this deal. I'm just kind of struggling with this. So we're gonna get real as we get we're gonna get votes, okay? So we want to get some real votes. So let's hear what E. Jean Carroll had to say about getting real votes. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Let's get some real votes. Here we go. Get real votes.
We'll see how that plays out. That he's using me to win voters. Sexual assault. A man found liable for sexual assault is using the woman he sexually assaulted to get votes.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I just couldn't resist that one. I know it's not about hair, but I'm telling you, one thing I learned. I'm not even trying to be funny. Sure, just come on and help a sister out, okay? One thing I learned about writing the book, What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon, and doing the documentary about your dad, was that you cannot talk about hair, Afro hair in particularly, but hair in general, without talking about American history.
Right.
So why is hair so entangled in American history? Because I was shocked. Like, why am I feel like I'm doing like a history. Why is hair so intricately involved, Afro hair particularly, in American history? Because this is Black History Month. It's official. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So why is that? Why is hair so involved into the American history, particularly Afro hair?
Well, class is based on phenotypic traits, eyes, nose, skin color, youth, thinness, fatness, tallness, shortness. And, there is an American profile. That's why they say, let's say, speak English, because English speaking is also a status symbol. And they want to re-image America as white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. And so, that class, making sure that a certain pecking order, those who look a certain way eat first. The ones who look closest to the chosen eat second. And that is why subsequent, it's almost like it's the same thing as in any country. Also, you have your whitest looking Mexicans, which are Hispanics. They are over the Latino, darker looking ones in Mexico, and in vice versa in Puerto Rico. The Sicilians have upperclassmanship as Italians, even though they are all coming from the same place. Southern parts of people who come from southern parts of the world are darker. So Europe's on top.
You're saying that the hair, particularly Afro hair, has a lot to do with the going up and down and across and diagonal into the class and because there's a movie out, what's it called, Origins. So everybody's like, go see Origins. I haven't went to see it, but if you haven't, my colleague Dr. Spritz, who's going to be on the podcast in a couple of weeks, that's all everybody keeps talking about. But hair is somehow really caught up into that. And so tonight, as we talk about our topic, which are really like about the lies that we tell, and maybe we can see the intertwining, of that, trying to move in and out and to and fro to the
like 4C. It's like 4C. 4C has to be, which is the first original hair, but it's 4, not 1. It's the same thing as, the phenotypic traits.
But okay, so we're saying, we're getting definitely into the topic, but it's like, how did that happen? So again, we're going to go there. We have to go there because a lot of people in the chat love 4C hair. They was bought, sold, they drank. I know we shouldn't say drank the Kool-Aid. Please, God bless all those people who really did drink the Kool-Aid. But I'm not trying to be funny, no disrespect to them. But that whole 4C hair, it's not akin to what happened in the whole Jonestown massacre or whatever his name was. It was the Jonestown massacre. But this was just the hair, I mean, just the way people believed that 4C hair. I mean, I'm just anywho. So we're gonna get real again. We got two more get reals, and we're gonna get into the topic because the chat is getting loaded. Y'all come on in and come on, me and Cheryl. We're gonna break it down for y'all today. So we're gonna just here's some segues. So here we go. How about we get some real highlights? You want to do that, Cheryl? Get real highlights. Here we go, guys. You guys are gonna love this one. Get real clean locks. Okay, those locks definitely. Get real highlights. A robot applying highlights. Would you let this happen? Okay, now, I mean, this robot, I don't know, guys, but we do transfer money. We let the robots transfer our monies and do our operations. I don't know. It can happen.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right. Okay, chat, don't get quiet. Come on, chat. Wake up. Y'all, we full. The house is, we're pretty full tonight. Come on in. Welcome to Planet Pluto Pseudo. Cheryl. Robots applying color. Now, of course, I have to admit, guys, that is a little AI. So that's not a, but you get where they're going with this, okay? So, or was it real? What do you think? Would you let a robot apply color and cut your hair? Would you let a robot do that? Seriously, would you do that?
Nope.
No. All right. Come on now. Now we let the robots take our robots do surgery. You do know that, right? They got the little arm. They got the little scope. I mean, robots do a lot. Everybody. They like, Harrison Bonner's like, hell to the no. Y'all heard that song? Hell to the no. To the no. Hell to the no. So you would not, why would you not let a robot, this is technology. I mean, you're all into futurism and all this, that, and the other. So no robot.
And hey, it's just too much nuance for me.
What do you mean nuance? There you go with these big old fancy words. Come on, Planet Pluto Pseudo.
Pseudo.
Nuance. Come on,
it's
nuance.
Too much intricate detail that you have to change on the fly. And I don't know if robots.
But it would cut all that. It would cut all that. Excuse me, can I get some extra pack? Shut the hell up and just get the damn packet. So it's unanimous. Everybody in the chat is like, no, the robot. But how do you think? Wait a minute, y'all. How do you think the tellers feel? Because now you let a robot dish out your money. Well, you let a robot. Send me money through Cash App. Come on now. Come on.
But check this out. At the end of the day, who puts the money in there for it to be transferred? The robots are only transferring, and it's only programmed to do digits based on amounts. It's not making decisions.
But you can tell a robot, I want 4 packets up above the occipital. I mean, these robots is real sophisticated.
No.
Okay, Dr. Hosey, can we, everybody hold on. We have to give a big fat round of applause. It's this is absolutely wonderful. We have the one and only Dr. Hosey is in the chat. She is the president of the Ohio Association of Beauticians. And a lot of people were talking about they were interested in getting their doctorate in cosmetology. Well, this is the woman that you want to reach out to. We also want to have her on our platform during Women's History Month in March. So, Dr. Hosey, if you can put a yes in the chat that Cheryl and I can interview you, we would love that. But in the meantime, she said, hecky, no. So it's unanimous. Nobody wants the robot to do the hair. I think the robot would be able to do a great job. I'm going to be honest. I've seen.
Okay. And when we get the first opportunity, you're going to be the guinea pig.
Okay, Maurice, my brother. Oh, my brother's in the chat. There he is. Hold on. Can we just give my big bro Mo another round of applause? Come on, y'all. I'm a big bro Mo. All right. That's my big bro Mo. Okay. I still owe Mo some money for that car, by the way. Okay. Shan, you know what I'm talking about? It's a true story, y'all. My brother said, can we use your car to go to this frat party? And he had a little car called the Omega, right? And he was like, no, you cannot use my car. So y'all know what we did, right? We peeled off the sticker and we put on fake license plates and we put the car in neutral and drove my brother's car to the best frat party ever on Kent's campus, right? And what do you think happened? We snatched the damn muffler off. So I just want to thank my bro Mo because he could have killed. Shan was in on it too, y'all. Y'all know I got to tell on Shan. So we got to give my bro Mo another big round of applause because you know what? He didn't, come on. That's my big bro Mo. Just tell a little, Leonard Crave history up in there. So anywho, let's get one more get real. And I think you guys are going to love this one because this one is definitely related to the topic tonight. So here's something that happens. We're seeing a lot. Food being introduced into your salon visits. Now, it was one thing to use a little, coconut, a little EVO, extra virgin olive oil, So, but now check this out. This is an actual service that they are doing in the hair salon. So we're going to now go right into it. And it's particularly geared towards your 4C customers. And this is why I'm like, come on now, y'all. We got to cut this out. So this is a service that they call a locks detox treatment. So we're going to call this Get Real Clean. Get Real Clean locks. Okay, those locks definitely need cleaning. And yes, you do need water to clean locks. Okay, she's rinsing. Wait, is that baking soda? Oh, what's going on? Is that lemon juice? Where is State Board? Where's the cosmetologist? Where is she? I want to see her. I want to see what's going on. Is that a bonnet? Okay, I'm sorry. Well, it's frothy. There's some soap. The scalp is red. How's the hair looking? No, it's not clean. Okay, what's she going to do next? Okay. More oil? No.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Now, we're into the topic. Welcome to Planet Pluto Pseudo. Now, what is the efficacy of using baking soda and lemon juice on hair as a detox? Because these are legitimate treatments that people are using in hair salons, and they are charging the public nice amounts of money for dumping baking soda and lemon juice onto hair as a detox. So, Cheryl, it's your turn because I think that's definitely a pseudo service. But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to tell you how y'all run your business.
I agree. I agree. Now, let me ask you a question. If the hair is natural, what would they be detoxing it from?
All right, the chat is on freaking fire. Come on, chat. Come on now.
Hairstylist.
Why? What does
the hair is natural? What would
natural.
they be detoxing the hair from? And this is a genuine question before I come and opine.
Okay, we're just gonna wait a few more minutes. Why the detox with the baking soda and the lemon juice? I can't even begin to understand what. Okay, makeup. Okay, so here we go. Makeup to make. She says it's from the environment. They're trying to protect the hair from the buildup. All right, we got my BFF ATL is representing, baby, looking good, Monica, in that photo there. Product buildup. All right. Okay, y'all coming through pretty good. All right. Maybe some buildup from oils. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. My boss is in the chat. Come on, y'all. Drop them on in. Y'all know what y'all got to do. If you're in this chat, whenever you see Lavina Joseph, that is my official, my real live boss right there. Lavina is in the chat. So go ahead and drop them L's. So there we got some good answers here. All right. We have product buildup, protection from the environment. Also, what about the oils when you get a lot of heavy oils in your hair? So perhaps the baking soda concocted or mixed up with the lemon juice. That was pure lemon juice. So how does that detox the hair?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm still waiting for the toxins, though. It doesn't oils, because everything.
Okay.
No.
So the toxins are, am I right, Monica? You're saying that the oils, the product buildup is the toxins. I believe that's what she said. And Anitra is saying the buildup and the oils. I believe they're saying that those are the toxins. But then Takeda, she said the actual environment. So something in the environment could be toxic, maybe like bus fumes. I'm thinking that's where you're going with this. If you work like in a factory, and it's got all the, stuff in the air, maybe that's getting in your locks and your, stuff like that.
So as hairstylists, we do know that the two products, lemon juice, is on what side of that pH scale?
Don't be asking me. Okay, hold on. Okay, Cheryl always gotta be smart shit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So she says, okay, thank you, Harris Savant. Acid. All right, he's a real live. I wasn't ready, y'all. I'm drinking this. My son's getting married tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Okay. Monica said alkaline. Okay, she was. I'm with you, Monica. And I'm a hairstylist, but I'm drinking anywho. Okay. So the answer is it's baking soda. Both baking soda and lemon juice are acids. Correct.
What side of the pH scale is baking soda on?
No. What side is the? So, well, baking soda must be alkaline then. If lemon juice is acid, so baking soda must be alkaline.
Right.
Okay.
It's a salt.
All right. So, okay. So my brother says to break down the dirt and the grease. That's what the baking soda and the lemon juice is going to do. It's going to break that down.
Right. The lemon juice, I think they're using it so it can break through the grease and the wax that they put on. And then I guess the baking soda is to soften all of that shit up so they can pull it out. And I understand their thinking. The problem is that, since we're going to tell the truth, is that when she finishes the hair, she's going to put it back in. She's going to put the toxins back in.
She did. Listen, again, we are on Planet Pluto Pseudo. You got off your motherships. So you're here. We're here to investigate. I'm never going to understand, why do they take the applicator nozzle and they squeeze the oil? Like, what is that? What is that?
Well, they don't really mean to do a detox, because they really don't think the ether in the air is toxic, because you would be dead, right? So it's not gonna, the fumes and exhaust in the environment are not gonna pass your nostrils and don't kill you that way, and then all of a sudden it accumulates in the hair, and then all of a sudden it becomes a toxin. I don't think that they mean to say detox. I think what they're trying to do is trying not to say what we already know what's going on. They're putting shit in hair that gravitates lint and dirt. It sticks onto the wax and oil. And then just by wear and tear, the customer comes in and we just, it's bullshit.
Wow. Lawana is like, oh no. How
Oil is not toxic, so they're not detoxing. They're putting the same shit that they want out after they get it and struggle to use all the food sources they can and the industrial sources like dish soap that they can to get the shit out, to try to get that stuff off the scalp so they can get paid to clean it. Okay, after they do that, they put the same very thing on.
So, do you think state board would ever like regulate to say no foods in people's hair? Like, I don't know. I know we don't have anyone. Maybe one day we'll get someone from state board to be here on the show. I'm not quite sure, but I just don't think we should be putting food in the hair salon. I don't. I really, I don't think. I mean, they're concerned about the relaxer, dude. Putting food on people's hair. I is that I know no hair falls out. Let's just be, okay. But food.
Did they think that food grade on the external level is safer? The problem is that a natural source can't draw a toxin out.
Well, there are a lot of people who believe that the natural is better, right? How many people in the chat believe that anything that's natural, meaning like your oils, your baking soda? I think Hair Savant said they do the same thing with let me see, I forgot what he said. Oh, here it is. ACV, I take it that's apple cider vinegar. So how many people believe that using food like apple cider vinegar, baking soda, this natural stuff is actually better? Is that where you're going with that, Cheryl?
Well, where I'm going with it, and even apple cider vinegar can also become toxic if you do not take it properly. So using it as a stripper, but we will say that sulfates, because apple cider vinegar is just as stripping and drying on surfaces as a sulfate. It's just that sulfate is also a salt for sodium, but we don't think about that because we drink it. And when we disassociate the common sense that something that just because it's a fermented apple, which vinegar is, and that also, I guess, remains the question: does anyone know what apple cider vinegar is?
I ain't gonna tell no lie. I don't know. But while we're waiting, how many people know what apple cider vinegar is? Here's Monica's question for you, Cheryl. Negative, yet people love eggs and beer and mayo and hair, and they're all food. So what about putting eggs and beer?
It doesn't make a difference. It's not anything that is a food source is not going to change anything that is that's natural. It's not gonna natural offset. It doesn't do anything. It's just something for you to feel good about in terms of it's not a cosmetic. It's not going to give you any cosmetic effects. It's going to give you a food effect.
Well, now hold on, because you got those. Remember, now you do have people in other cultures who like to, put food on their hair, like that ghee, that butter, like the not Egyptians, Ethiopians.
But it doesn't change anything. Just temporarily gets you through a couple of hours. It doesn't do anything.
Okay, well, that doesn't do anything. So I have a little clip here. No, I got a little. Here it is. So that doesn't do anything. But here, are you guys ready? So now we see food ain't gonna do anything. But what about heat and those infamous silk presses. Okay. Now, how many people in the chat either pay more for a silk press, have had a silk press service? It's the phenomenon of the silk press. This one here, it just confuses me. So while you guys are answering the question about the silk press, let me show you guys a clip that my colleague sent me about the silk press. Again, tonight's episode is all about the lies that some cosmetologists are putting out here to get your money, and maybe you guys are not getting what you think you're getting, okay? And we're cosmetologists, so we're being honest. So let's see what the silk press is all about. So go ahead, drop your answers in the chat. You're a cosmetologist. Do you do the silk press service? If you're a consumer or a customer, are you paying for one? Do you want one? All right, so I'm going to drop my answer in the chat while you guys watch this video about silk press.
If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. And that's what causes anxiety and depression and stress, because you have had to shrink. I refuse to be small because you think small. I'm not shrinking my vision because you can't catch up. You either better roll with me or you gonna get rolled over. If you stay.
All right, so that's a silk press, and that one is about $300. Now remember, every salon's pricing service or scale is going to be different, so we're definitely not going to argue the value of a hairstyle, though we are going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the value and what makes a hairstyle worth that much money. So we don't offer silk press services at the salon. Never had, probably never will. But people will just, go off about the silk press. So what is the silk press? Why do we have, I know we got to sell, don't get me wrong. We got to sell something, we got to make some money. All right. So what's going on with the silk press? And I do have an article from Harper's Bazaar. So you got the high-end magazines are talking about silk press. So Cheryl, what is your take on the silk press?
What is my honest professional take on the silk press? Okay.
Here, Savannah, I see you. I'm gonna put your response up. Go ahead.
Because first of all, I've never done a silk press.
Mm-hmm.
That my retirement predates the silk press trend, and so I have never discussed a silk press with any professional. You and I have never spoken about it, and so I want to, before I give my I opine, I just want to know where the silk word comes in there.
Okay. We have some cosmetologists in the chat.
Okay.
I'm going to be, which I am active in the salon business. I have no idea of what they are talking about. I'm kind of going to go along with Hair Savant. They can call it what they want, but to me, I'm kind of with him. It's a press and a curl, because to me, now remember, I am not the.
If anyone can tell me different, I just want to know where's the word silk coming from?
Okay, where is the word silk coming from? Okay, not quite sure where the term silk is coming from. So we have one person in the chat. There's some hair. I see some hairstylists in the chat. Come on, guys. We need to have a healthy dialogue. 2024 is the year of the truth.
Now.
So let's,
You do a silk press. That's who I want to answer the question. Where does the word silk come in? And it's
okay. So we got some answers. Okay. All right. So Shan says he thinks the term refers to the look. All right. All right, here we go. Lawana says because the hair looks silky. afterwards. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We're going along with this. Okay. So something about the way the hair is supposed to look and feel is that it's going to be silky. Okay. So only your best friend would put this up. That video, it wasn't even silky. Thank you, Monica. That's how you know. It's just always one person gonna keep it 100. You can always count on your old Monica. Thanks, Monica. So now we have that's going to be an issue because what's silky to one person may not be silky to another. I thought it looked kind of silky, but Monica was like, "No, that's not silky." Okay, so
and I'll be honest. Come on, y'all. Let's just tell the truth, please. Let's tell the truth. We all know that it depends on the client's hair how the person's hair start out, depending on how silky it's gonna be. Okay. We already know that you are not going to take a person who has been wearing an afro for 40 years in one application of whatever press and curl. I don't give a damn. It is not going to be as what? All those cuticles are not going the same way automatically. It ain't going to happen.
All right. Now Chloe's got a good answer here. Check that out. She said, to your point, I believe if you have the proper products for a different, that's what you just said, type of hair, you don't need all that extra stuff to get it straight. Technique is everything. Okay, she went there. She is a licensed cosmetologist, and she says it's a get fast money scam. Now, these are licensed cosmetologists in the chat, guys. This is what Planet Pluto Pseudo is all about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Again, we're not, do your thing, but I'm going along with Hair Savant. I'm going along with Chloe that some of this stuff is a scam. And so Monica says she believes that it's the Dominican salons who coined the term silk press. All right. And you say what, Cheryl?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I bet you our grandmothers can silk press them under the table. I had Shirley Temple curls. That shit was so damn straight for Easter. That shit didn't go back 2 weeks.
Baby, let me tell you something. I wish I had my comb. I'm a rap. Shan, bring me a comb. My brother in there. This Spritz curl my hair, right? I'm gonna show you what she talking about. Okay. So my brother's gonna bring a comb in here. I'm gonna go ahead on and show y'all what Cheryl is talking about. So Shan, if you could go in the bathroom and just bring me a comb out, and so you got to
Hair Savant, them old girls back in 20, 40, 50, 60 years ago.
Now Chloe doesn't look old enough to be anybody's grandma, but she said it's all a hard press with less grease. So she's along the same line. Come on, we didn't give Chloe a big old clap for that one. Because she said, you know what, at the end of the day, it ain't nothing but just a little bit less hair grease. So here we go. We're going to give it up for Chloe. Big up. That's all she said. It ain't Come on, Chloe. That's right. We call her boots, all right? So at the end of the day, now these, of course, are opinions, which are what? Like cell phones, okay? So everybody has one, and your opinions are always welcomed here on Planet Pluto Pseudo. So to Cheryl's point, these are Spritz curled my hair yesterday, all right? So I'm just going to go ahead on and to your point about grandma, and my hair is curled with some hair grease because everybody knows at the RDT hair salon, that's what we press hair with. Anywho. So I'm just gonna kind of go along with that. But with that being said, this is gonna take us to our next topic, which is about these trends. So here's a trend that was really popular, and it's called the wrap. And so technically the wrap is called the doobie, all right? And so your dad was able to come up with some pretty cool names and hairstyling techniques. How does that come into play? So walk us through how does a hairstylist...
Come on, y'all. Whoever's in the chat, how old is the wrap?
Wait a minute, we got an inventor. Okay, how old is the wrap?
How old is the wrap?
I would say the rap is about 20. No, maybe like I would say 20 years old.
But no, it's about 40 years old.
What? Shit.
1992. 1992. I was just damn near at a cosmetology school when I did raps. And it just goes to show you that when you let another culture come out with a doobie is a rap and wet set rollers. It's it's 5 hairstyles damn near in one.
But we have the person here. Wait a minute. Let me just hold on, Cheryl. Let me give her. She gets credit for this. By the way, let me just present here. We're going to share our screen. Okay. And this is the woman who she's getting credit for inventing the rap. And I mean the doobie. Okay. And Monica, maybe you were on to something about the Dominicans. So the Dominicans are coming up with some of this stuff. And so her name is Charlene. So Charlene is getting there she is, Charlene Carroll. And so she gets the credit for inventing the doobie. And you say, this is not so.
Nope.
Okay, Cheryl, are you sure?
Let me ask you a question. When you went to beauty school, okay, because a doobie is a what? We did perm rods, and then we did a what? A wet set. Then we used to comb it all out, all the way back, comb it all the way out, part it down the middle, wrap that thing around, put some spray on it. Okay, brush it around again. This was 1990, 1991. And then they shake it out, or we comb it all the way back, and then push it forward, and they bring it down like that and push up the front. Okay, that was 1990. Why? Because you had wrap lotion. Come on, hair savant.
I didn't go to the hair salon. I didn't get my license until 2000. So everybody in the okay, the chat is like, yeah, okay. So I'm new to the industry. So to me, I kind of thought, I believe that this woman did invent this, but everybody is saying she could not have. And you're right, Monica.
That blue setting lotion. Come on now, lot of body.
But makeup said in the 60s. So let me see who was hot in the 60s. Aretha Franklin. So let's see. Aretha Franklin.
No. All you gotta do is Google lot of body. Just Google lot of body.
Okay. I got
Luster's lot of body.
Okay. Let me go with Luster's. Hold on, guys. Luster's lot of body. Luster's lot of body. Do they still make this stuff? Okay. Images.
Hair so
okay, here we go. Here you go. Okay, guys, let me show you guys. I'm not familiar a little bit. I think I don't use this stuff, so I'm kind of new here. Prince, I wish Prince was in the chat. Okay, here we go.
You can't get
lot of body.
All you gotta do is call up and say lot of body. Man, what you talking about? Put that in your spray bottle, relax that hair, and put that lot of body on there.
Okay, let me put. Somebody said Aretha Franklin was kind of iconic, so let's see what we got with her hairstyles in the 60s. Oh wait, maybe you're right. There it is. Is that like a rap?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh my God, is that no? It's not quite like a rap, but it's almost looking like one a little bit there. You see it, Cheryl?
Wait a minute. You used to do the rap to make a mushroom. When the mushroom over there to the come on now, and you had the part over to the side, the mushroom. Natalie Cole, the mushroom.
Okay, well, everything, it's true, guys. Everything old is technically new again. Wow. All right, they say, okay, well, I ain't seen your wrap lotion. I didn't see a lot of body in your closet. Okay, So to Cheryl's point, let me calm down the curls, because she said if the curls are in there right, a little sweat under this light here. So I'm going to show y'all.
All you got to do is just shake it, baby. Just all you got to do is just shake it.
Okay,
shake
let me
it,
just
shake it. Take it
and
up.
you guys see that? That's those curls. And she said, all right. Now this is Dr. Spritz curled this hair yesterday. So to your point, that if the hair is so okay, guys. So you learned something new here on Planet Pluto Pseudo, and that's what this is all about. So thank you so much, Takeda, for bringing that to our attention. She says this stuff is old as like in the 60s. So here is my hairstyle, by Dr. Spritz. And to Cheryl's point, this whole silk press thing, we gave Chloe a round of applause. This stuff, guys, is just you have to be very, very careful. Okay, somebody said, what about wrap and tap? Wow. I don't know. Anybody heard of wrap and tap?
Come on, Miss Kim T.
Okay.
Oh, man, I forgot about the wrap and tap, sis.
All right. I've never heard of wrap and tap. Remember, I got my license in 99, like 2000. And so I was doing blow drying because I went to the white beauty school and there was no wrapping. Okay, so everybody says they have heard of wrap and tap. So come on, we're going to give Miss Kim a round of
blue and white bottle too.
All right, while she's answering that, we're going to give her a round of applause, her and Chloe. All right, now. All right, okay. All right, Miss Kim, you done went on back with the big old wrap and tap. All right, so everybody in the chat is like, they remember that. Listen, guys, we appreciate you so much. We don't have our virtual host in the chat, but if she was here, we know for a fact that she would say, if all these people are in the chat, then right now is the time to help change the narrative about this stuff by doing this right here. I am so excited to see our audience grow. Cheryl, what you got to say to all these wonderful people who are being so kind and supportive? We really appreciate you guys.
This is how we're going to get excited about our career. This is how we're going to infuse billions in our career. We're going to get excited. We're going to get talking to each other. We're going to start being loyal to each other. We are going to start helping each other. And we're going to get back. Because I'm going to tell you right now, 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s. I had money. Lots of it. Lots of it. And this is a rich career. This is you don't get any better. You know what I mean? Beauty is just a fabulous career. So I appreciate everybody's participation. We need to talk. We are the professionals and we must join together as we go forward.
All right. So Takeda,
I love you too, sis. I love you too.
All right. We most certainly love Miss Takeda. She's just so fabulous to work with. So now let's move on over. Here's another one. Here is another pseudo. All right. Now, Chloe worked with me at the salon. Chloe, can you drop where your business is located? As a matter of fact, all licensed professionals, please let people know where they can find you so that they can come and get their hair done by you. So if you have a website, if you have a, however your customers get in touch with you, can you go ahead on and drop the information in the chat? People do come back and watch this post live, and everybody doesn't want to come to the Reverence Design Team Hair Salon. Trust me when I tell you, okay? So please drop your information in the chat so people can know where you are. I see we got makeup to makeup. We got Chloe Bigum. We have Maria James. We have Hair Savant, Kim T, the hairstylist. I said Maria James. It's Maria Jones. I'm so sorry. So we have a lot of people in the chat who are licensed. So please drop your information so people can know exactly where to find you. Because here's another thing that we know. It's Pseudo, and I'm telling you, customers be cussing me out about this one. So I'm going to show the video. Let me just kind of share my screen, and then Cheryl, I want you to go ahead on, and we're going to talk about this one right here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me show it. Here we go. All right. So there you have it, Cheryl, how to deep condition hair. So she's got her do's and don'ts. So can you see that screen, Cheryl?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so she's saying do rub the conditioner onto the hair.
Okay.
All right. And she says do massage it in, but don't get down to those ends and start doing that. And do put that shower cap on. So that is probably one of the hottest selling services in a hair salon, is a deep conditioner. Is this Pseudo?
Yeah. Pseudo is okay. Well, let me just say this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, has anybody ever in the chat, including you two, Miss Ladosha, Miss Kilolo, have you guys ever did a surface conditioner? Have you ever did a surface one?
A surface conditioner.
Right.
That's where you put the conditioner that just sits on the surface. Yeah. They're called instant. You just put them on top and you just rinse them off.
Okay.
So that's okay. So Chloe says no.
Have you guys ever did a conditioner called surface? Like anytime you put, so the instant conditioner don't go nowhere. It don't do nothing.
No.
Well, what's the instant conditioner for?
It's just you can't put it on and you comb it through, you just rinse it back off.
So it's a detangler.
Oh, okay, duh.
Duh, George. Could you tell about Husky, George? George.
Okay, I didn't know that. This is why we have Planet Pluto Pseudo.
Okay.
So instant conditioners are detanglers. Damn, Gina, hold on a minute. That's a bomb. I gotta drop the bomb right quick. Are you sure? Instant conditioners are detanglers. Who in the hell knew? She dropped a bomb. There she goes, Shan. Hammer time. Instant conditioners are detanglers.
You use an instant conditioner to comb through the hair, right?
Yeah, you know.
Come on, y'all.
I mean, you know, I don't know. God, don't leave me hanging.
Yeah. So, you guys say deep conditioners are money makers, right? We only do an instant conditioner and a detangler in a conditioner. We don't do a deep condition. Now, I know y'all say y'all do one for that extra dough, but it's pseudo.
Is it really pseudo? Is it really pseudo?
I would love to know what you guys think, because I know y'all
say that again. Deep conditioners are what?
We only do deep conditions. It's one or the other. If we conditioning, we conditioning. If y'all throwing on that shit to detangle that hair so you can rinse it out, so it can be feeling all silky and soft and all that bullshit, it's only two you guys use. You're either combing that shit through to rinse it out, or y'all throwing on, I'm gonna condition your hair. Deep comes in because we're gonna take somebody's money.
That's the bomb. That's the bomb. The bomb. The bomb.
Now, I have never separated them. Do you guys separate them? You guys
charge a little bit more.
Do you guys charge more?
Who charges more for deep conditioners? I think we've got the true hairstylist in the chat. All
Come
right.
on now.
I see some real hairstylists in the chat. And so far, people are like, so Kim the hairstylist is like, again, we're not saying don't buy this stuff, okay? But in her opinion, which are like what? Cell phones, everybody has one. She says they always market their instant conditioner, but she never really liked it. Chloe says, I only use a deep conditioner as a moisturizer treatment only for chemical services or weave clients. So if they're not getting a chemical service or weave, she say, I ain't being bothered with that stuff. I went hair salon. I don't do weaves. I don't, we have protein, but when I first became a cosmetologist, right, and I opened up the hair salon, I had bought all this stuff, and I started thinking about the science that I was taught in my chemistry class. And I remember them saying that hair was like hydrophobic, its skin was like hydrophobic. I just remember that kind of vaguely. And so when I became a salon owner, was going to all these classes, they were like pushing this deep, deep, deep. But in my mind, it was such a conflict between what I was taught, and which now I only have the associate's degree. So it's not like I got, anywho. So I just couldn't so I just took it off. I don't know if Chloe, if you remember that, but we agreed as a team that we were not going to do it because ethically, it wasn't feeling right to charge people for a deep conditioner. 1, 2, we started as a team to really try these products out, and we noticed there was no difference. Like we would ask the customers, like, say, for example, let's just be honest. Remember, this is Planet Pluto Pseudo, okay? So we would do the customers like deep conditioning treatments, and we would ask them, how does your hair feel? And they would be like, I don't know. I mean, like, Adam. Right. So what's up with the deep conditioners? Come on. What makes that pseudo?
Well, deep. And I think because they're thinking that it's penetrating. Anybody will do anything to keep hair on their head. And because they know they have 2 weeks before they see you, that anything can happen. So they think that if they go deep 2 weeks out of deeper, 2 times out of a week, that they have more of a chance to hang on to it. So they're in deep is a trick because it actually tricked the hairstylist because the manufacturer pulled the wool over our eyes and put deep on the bottle, added $15 more onto it. So you got to get that $15 more out of it. So you got to charge them more for the service. It's the same way the fashion industry gets with the dry cleaners and then puts cashmere on something and do not wash, take to the dry cleaners. So one hand is washing the other in the industry. So one is helping the other industry and the other business and the other business and the other business. And of course, the client gets screwed. But the moment manufacturer puts in 2-3 drops of protein and puts deep on it, then you have to have a service that goes with the deep. And then you got to go through 2 more steps, but you added on 20-30 more minutes to your service. So now you're doing more labor.
Nobody wants to wait anymore. I mean, like, if you offer someone like, okay, that was the other thing. Like, we don't do them in the salon. We just don't do them. But I do remember, I'm not going to tell a lie. I remember 2024 is the year of the truth here on Planet Pluto Pseudo. But I remember like trying to, sell the deep conditioner and saying like, you'll sit from like 15 to 20 minutes or 10 to 20 minutes, and nobody was for it. So everybody was like, I gotta go. So nobody wanted to sit, even as a like an experience, like you want to get them, so they like the whole massaging. Don't get me wrong, they love all of that slathering and that lathering, but that sitting was like, Gots to go. So something about that just kind of the time, maybe I don't know. I don't know.
It's pseudo, and then you guys already know once you put water on the hair, nothing else is going back in there.
All right.
Because at the end of the day, any type of crack or any type of surface, like a sponge, the first water the sponge takes up, you basically have to squeeze it, then wipe the surface again. Take it, squeeze out what you have in it, and then wipe. It doesn't, you can't just keep putting water and shampoo and instant conditioner, detangler on it, and then put a deep conditioner. You have to, if a deep conditioner does not meet a dry surface, and I know we're taught, and consumers are taught it backwards, and then you're taught to put a plastic bag on it, which precipitates. Anything covered moisturizes. So it's pseudo.
Okay. Monica says she still uses the cholesterol treatment. Is that a deep conditioner?
It has oil, right. It has cholesterol, has a little bit of oil content in it. So anytime you have oil in something, it's not going deep anywhere.
So it's just gonna make it, it's just gonna coat it a little bit heavier.
It's gonna trick your fingertips. Because your brain, when it feels smooth and soft and slick and mushy, you think it's conditioned. I mean, that's the industry is no trick your brain.
You know, there she go dropping them bombs. It's your fingertips.
Well, wait a minute. Cholesterol comes out of the same era as balsam. Comes out of the same era.
Okay.
Alberta VO5.
Somebody talked about that earlier. There's so many stuff. I can't get everybody's comments, but I did see that come through. So here's another one as we wrap it up. It's 11:08. We're like an hour in. Here's the last one. I'm going to show this one. I'm telling you right now, this is the one that people love the most. Okay, you guys got to get ready for this one. So I'm getting ready to share my screen. And I'm going to show you, this is the one that everyone, hold on, let me put it up here right quick. There it is. All right, okay, so, okay. All right, here we go. Let me share it. Here we go.
Than it already is, okay? If you have naturally lighter hair, like a sandy brown or blonde hair, you can rinse your hair basically any color. So if you wanted your hair to be red and you put a red rinse on it, your hair would turn out red. Whereas me, because I have naturally dark hair, a rinse is not going to lighten my hair. It's not going to bleach my hair in any way. It might put like a reddish tint on it that you might only be able to see in the sunlight, but other than that, you won't really be able to notice that I have a red rinse, if that makes sense. So as far as how often I do this, I rinse my hair maybe once a month or so, and I do it because I have grays. The rinse that I'm using today, I will have it linked down below for you guys. The color that you see in the link is the exact color that I'm using, and I use one full bottle. I do.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. BMC and DJ Run. Dum diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. I'm telling you.
What is she doing?
She's putting a rinse on her hair. You want to see a little bit more? Hold on.
But for what?
Everybody's in it. Chloe's like, it's a waste. To color her hair. And she was like, if you put some red on it, you'll get a little hint of red. No, you won't. Listen, guys, this is Planet Pluto Pseudo. 2024 is the year of the truth.
I think they're coming back home. And back to Monica's point, you guys would do better use, and this is just my opinion, and me and Ladosha experienced it. Keratin fiber, which is your hair or your client's hair, would do so much better if you would just take the cholesterol when it's time to do your hair. Just part your hair in fours. Just put the product on first before water hits it. Because once water hits it, so don't even waste the product. Dry hair so the product can meet the true surface of the hair. Don't.
So that rinse is a color.
Oh my
Cheryl.
God. But didn't she wet it already?
I know. I'm like, "God, what you doing, boo?" I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just show a little bit more. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I gotta just show a little bit. Cause Cheryl, she missing it. Hold on. Let me let y'all just see it. Just a little
Wait a
bit
minute.
more.
She ain't washed it.
Yeah, she ain't washed it. Here she go. Here she
wear
go.
gloves when I do this because it will stain your hands, it'll stain your clothes. Make sure that when you're putting it on that you're not saturating your scalp because it will stain your scalp. And a rinse out gradually over time, but once it's stained, it's going to take some time to come out. So you don't want to walk around with your scalp stained black. It just looks a little odd. Trust me, I've done it before. It looks weird. So it washes out over time. It's safe if you have relaxed hair. This is the only type of hair color that I do on my hair myself. I have had my hair professionally colored with a relaxer before, but I would only go to a hairstylist and have them do that for me. I would never play with like lightening my hair and putting any sort of like permanent hair color in my hair while I have a relaxer. I don't know enough about it, and I don't think I'm going to take the time to learn about it. So I put the entire bottle in my head. As you can see, I just rub it in my hand.
All right, there you have it.
Wait a minute. It didn't even it didn't even dye the gloves.
I mean, it's a rinse. So here is the problem that we have. We got our 3 points. We talked about, how do we come up with this stuff? We're talking about the creative part. What is semi-permanent color? I know you work with this formula. You help companies create products, but help the everyday person and cosmetologist who may not really know why do people think that the semi-permanent is safer, or I don't know. Talk to us about the rinses. I don't even like that word, rinse.
Well, first of all, a rinse is a stain. Okay, which means it is the same capsaicin, and it's the same effect as tomato sauce has on your dishes. It's a stain, right? I even think it has less staining power than tomato.
Look what Monica said. Monica, you on fire tonight. We're going to go ahead and give Monica an honorary round of applause. We got to give it to her. She said, you know what? She's going with you. She just went on there and put some Kool-Aid on that head. I mean,
well, it's the same principle because, of course, you eat a certain kind of food, green, blue, or red, your tongue. And if you eat beet juice, your poop is red. You know what I mean? People don't understand that what pigment is about, and that is straight pigment. Now, dye is a little bit of ammonia and some forgot what they're called, but no, ammonias.
Okay, swelling agents.
Right, and which only is a driver, meaning it's gonna drive it right underneath the cuticle. It's gonna drive it underneath, and it's gonna permeate. Okay. And my whole point is that I didn't say absorb. What I said permeate. Okay, and so but semi just means that it does not. It only goes 1 nanometer deeper than a stain. may last a month.
It
But
may not come off at all. Please, guys, do not. Yes.
Depending.
Yeah, don't put that stuff in your hair. I'm telling you right now. It may sound nice and easy, but please do not use this stuff. Maria Jones, before we come on off of here, before we go, guys, Maria Jones says, can you please explain that cholesterol application one more again? One more again.
So let's just say I'm gonna wash my hair, right? What I would do to get the real fabulous components of a cholesterol, because those things are very fatty, and they do make your hair nice and appear fuller and softer. It does. I would admit cholesterol is a staple. It is a staple. However, do not dilute it with wetting your hair first. After water is a small molecule. It goes in everywhere. Water will penetrate everything, right? So it gets there, it gets to the surface before anything can. Now you got your fatty cholesterol. Take the fatty cholesterol on a dry surface, your hair. You haven't done anything to it yet, right? Just part it in fourths and put the cholesterol, let it stay in there for maybe a couple of hours. You walk around the house, then it has permeated, okay, the hair. At that point,
and permeation means it fills in a little
right.
Okay.
Right. You bunch it up and you comb it through and you're brushing it through and you twist it up, say for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Okay. Then at that point, and this is just my technique. I go ahead and apply them, save 4 knots, undo 1. I apply the shampoo, tie it back up. And just let the suds just break up everything. Then I just rinse it. I don't use water as a part of my regimen. Water is drying. It is not.
Monica, can you drop the name of the cholesterol product that you're talking about, since you got this all started?
No, it's called cholesterol.
Oh, it is called cholesterol. All right, let me just put that in there. Not everybody like, I want to get some. But remember, guys, by the way, we're not representatives of this company, but Cheryl said this is a great idea. And so whatever Cheryl said, y'all already know I'm down by a lot. Down by a lot. Okay, so it's called cholesterol. I remember this, but I'm going to be honest. I have never used this stuff ever in my life. It is called cholesterol. Okay. So this is the product that she's talking about. And everybody's saying, yep, the old school one. Okay. Now they want to take notes. Class is in session, so you can stop guessing. Come on, Cheryl. So now they like, but don't use water. Keep going. They want to keep walking them through that whole process now. So
right.
We got into 4 sections, and then what did you say you do? What after that next?
You put that cholesterol on there. You got it all wound up. Okay, now you ready to just shampoo it out. Don't rinse it out yet. Just go ahead and put your shampoo on each section, and make sure and let it sit there about 2 or 3 minutes, y'all, and then rinse it. And then do what you got to do. Don't keep putting that damn water on it. Please.
Did y'all hear that? Now, Cheryl, my boss lady is in the chat. Oh my gosh, Shan, look who it is. Why you got Riley up there like that? Let me give my boss lady a round of applause right here.
Let me tell you something. Y'all do not understand. Y'all got fabulous clothes in your closet. Y'all let that water get to your clothes, and your clothes will never be the same again. Water is only a remover. It is not part of y'all's beauty regimen. Water is not supposed to make curls.
I'm gonna put some coral, some saturated, put some water on my hair every
That
morning.
shit evaporate. The water will evaporate on you so quick, and your shit will be crunchy. You guys know when you will get out of a shower, don't put no shampoo, don't put no lotion on. That damn dry ass skin and be in your socks and be all every damn way. Come on now, people. I'm like Lolo. Come on, y'all.
Come on now, dog. Come on now, y'all. Now you guys have.
I treat hair like fur, like sable, like mink, like cashmere.
All right now.
Okay, like chinchilla. I don't play. Okay, and wait a minute. What industry has the most expensive towels? I'll give somebody something free right now if y'all can name it right now. What industry got the most expensive towels in the world?
What industry has the most expensive towels? Ooh, I don't know. What industry? Okay, Monica says hotels has the most expensive towels.
Good guess, but
oh no, wrong answer. Okay, what industry? You know what? I love black people. She said Italy.
Makeup to makeup boutique. Good guess.
Okay, good. Okay.
No. So she.
Oh wait, somebody. Oh, we got some good ones. Wait. So Chloe says, massage parlor. Is that it? Oh no. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, Shan says, hold on. Y'all going fast. Wait a minute. Hospital.
Oh shit.
Is that it?
Good guess, but
no. Okay, here we go. Come on. Kim T coming through. Mechanic.
Close, but
oh no. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all doing good. I love this. Hold on. One more. Okay. Cruise lines.
Shit.
Cruise lines have the best hotel.
Close, but now Kim came the closest.
Kim said mechanic. Oh, Chloe said restaurant.
No. Kim said mechanics.
Okay, she said mechanic.
The most expensive, elegant, finest towels are car detailers. They only use fur. Them cars, those Lamborghinis, those Bugattis, those Maybachs, those Phantoms, those Rolls Royces, they are not no $10,000 paint job fucking with y'all with them damn hairy ass cotton towels. Damn. You go into you go into an auto parts shop right now. You tell them they got towels just for paint.
Is that Monica said? Is it called the chamois? Is that it?
Not the chamois. They got towels that you only put on $500,000 cars. And I'm worth more than a $500,000 car. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't use that. Why? Because that's why there is waterless car washes. They can't put that water on that car. It's called acid rain. Them nasty water. They don't do that. That's why when you go to a car wash, they got all those lotions and waxes because that water is hard, baby. It's hard on the surface. It's hard on your clothes. It's hard on your skin. So my point is, I know I'm going really off the deep end to make the point.
No, we need that.
But that's one of the things that I said that I wanted to do when I grew up, was be a salon designer, because most of the things we use in the salon is not designed by hairstylists.
Wow.
So
this is why we have Planet Pluto Pseudo. 2024 is the year of the truth, and we all have learned so many truths today, this evening rather. So Cheryl, we always
try that. He tried the reverse shampoo thing. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna come back on the dumbest shit. And y'all gonna say, God damn, why the shit didn't they just teach us that?
Now, and please rewind and watch the live again. Please don't forget to like and share the channel. Come back and join us on Monday. We kick off our celebration of Black History Month with Afro hair art. And then we'll be back on Thursday. And our book of the month is, hold on, I'll make a mess here. Is Cheryl's dad's book. And it is affectionately titled 400 Years Without a Comb. Okay, so this book is going to be our book of the month. Okay. And I just had a quick question before we go. On page in your dad's forward here, he says the comb was founded 400 years later as a cultural icon, only to become a grooming aid. And so we're going to have to talk about that, Cheryl. Why did your father kind of reduce it? Because he said only to become a grooming aid. So this is her dad's book, and it is titled 400 Years Without a Comb. And this is going to be our book of the month. If you don't have this in your arsenal of books, you're in the wrong industry. Okay.
Well,
so go ahead, Cheryl.
I just want to let you know we're gonna go deep and talk about and so we can actually take over the job of the African American studies historian on the college campuses. The history of beauty and hair care belongs in this industry. I'm talking to the people who need to be the ones that correct people when it comes to history. And by the way, why do you think that your great-great-great-grandfather and great-great-grandmother put bacon grease in the water first?
No.
That was to lubricate, to soften the water. And let me just be honest, the baking soda, and see, some of these things Black people are doing anthropologically. They just don't remember how to do them properly. They don't know where to put it. They just know that, they know that food is supposed to belong somewhere. They just don't have the intelligence that the silent generation had.
Let me show, because Boss Lady is in the chat like, I want to know what's the brand of the conditioner. Cholesterol. Here it is right here. Let me show you what it looks like so you can stop bamming. There it is. It's called Queen Helene.
Queen Helene. Yeah.
Queen Helene. There's a lot of other brands.
That fourth one right there.
This one right here. Okay.
That was the original.
That was the original. There are other brands, by the way. You got Haircare, but I take it everybody is for olive oil. There's oh my gosh. There are a lot of.
Just go on and get the real deal. That fourth one right there.
Okay, so there you have it. Oh, y'all know where it's at. It is available. It's on Amazon. So we don't get no cut from that. So don't be talking about so we getting all this money.
And you cut down on your scalp issues too, especially during the winter months, as y'all would like to say, when it's get cold. Ooh, I kiss.
All right, so we're gonna give Monica another round of applause for the cholesterol hookup. She called me. I had colored her hair, and she said, "I got some cholesterol." I said, "Yeah, put that on your hair." So Monica, yeah, that's what she said. I said, girl, use that stuff then. So Monica, we appreciate that so very much. And everybody is like so loving you so much, Cheryl, for all that you're doing for us. So again, come back next week. If you are a cosmetology student, guess what Cheryl and I have for you guys? You guys are going to love this. If you are a cosmetology student, let me find it right quick. Hold on, guys, before you go. Here it is right here, all right? Bam! Hey. We're going to have a special podcast on Mondays at 12 o'clock is the cosmetology students edition, and it is called So You Think You Can Do Hair. And this was created by none other than our intern, Miss Samaria Smith, and she's over at the Cleveland Heights Beauty School. And so there you have it. It's going to happen every Monday at 12 o'clock. So You Think You Can Do Hair. The podcast will be specifically for cosmetology students, because they say, we can't catch you guys on Monday. We can't catch you guys, on Thursday because it's too late. They got to go to school. So we have something special for cosmetology students. So right quick, I just want to give our intern, Miss Samaria Smith, a super duper round of applause for recommending that, because she says the cosmetology students, they need to have this. And she definitely pointed out that, Ladosha, you don't know nothing and Cheryl knows everything. She was like, you just don't be knowing nothing and sure me. I said, girl, I know. But that's what it's all about. I'm not afraid to let it be known that I don't know everything. And so I would like to thank each and every one of you. Don't forget, if you are a licensed professional, you have your business, any part, you do hair, skin, nails, you name it, can you please drop your information in the chat so that people who are going to be watching you, people watch us from all over the world. As you can see, we had Nova Scotia, we had London, we had people coming at the Gambia. So people watch us from all over the world. Don't worry about if you're not in Cleveland, just drop your information. And I think that's it. Cheryl, you want to go ahead on and sign us out with something wonderful about just the fakery. How do people decipher? Maybe something like that. I don't know. How do you watch out for it? I don't know.
Let me just say this. As a product manufacturer, I knew the Queen Helene people. Everybody has something to offer. And when you have a great product, it may be old school and from another era, like Rap and Tap and like Lotta Body and like Cholesterol. If they're good, they're good. You know what I mean? And I will be the first one, to say it. But I do appreciate us all just partaking into making us better and having better businesses. And so thank you guys for participating. Yeah.
Make hair great again. Make hair great again. All right, guys, you have been absolutely wonderful. It's so many people in the chat. I can't give everybody a super duper shout out, but you know who you are. All the new people, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please come back and join us. Like and share. We are going to have a contest, by the way. If you are a customer at the Reverence Design Team Hair Salon, if you can get 25 people in the chat, you can win a free hairstyle of your choice at the Reverence Design Team Hair Salon. So we appreciate you all. And you know what we say when we're signing out, right? Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. Good night, and we appreciate you all so very much. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe.